It's one thing to see a problem and walk past it when you can do nothing about it. It's an entirely different notion to see a major problem and not walk past it because you know in your heart you can do something about it.
If you can see a change in one life, one community, a spark is lit, it has a ripple effect. That gives you hope that it will continue.
Just knowing that even if it's just a small change that you can make to affect someone's life, even in a simple way, it is possible to make change.
The Minderoo Foundation was established in 2001 to identify and scale solutions that give a hand up, not a hand out, including efforts to end modern slavery, achieve parity for Indigenous Australians, ensure every child has a strong start to life, develop leaders in innovation, and enrich the arts and community sector. Inspired by the work of Grace Forrest, Minderoo established the Walk Free Foundation in 2011.
I'd been able to see part of the world, and I had all these ideas about problems that I wanted to fix, but wanted to understand, really.
Walk Free combines research, advocacy, business and faith partnerships to fight modern slavery. Since its launch, Walk Free has published the Global Slavery Index, the first country-by-country estimate of slavery.
This index will help us find answers. It also reminds us that trafficking in persons is a crime that affects every country in the world.
Minderoo has joined the Legatum Foundation and Humanity United to establish the Freedom Fund.
The fund will be used to drastically reduce the number of people living in slavery over the next 7 years. This is a really great thing.
In an unprecedented event, Walk Free facilitated the signing of a declaration against slavery by the world's major faith leaders.
They've all agreed and publicly declared that in no shadow or dark corner of their faith may slavery be justified.
Indigenous people were my friends, they were my soulmates. So I didn't understand a colour difference between black and white growing up.
In 2008, Generation One was launched to end the disparity between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. It has seen tens of thousands of Indigenous Australians gain employment through the VTech model. In 2014, Andrew Forrest was commissioned by the Australian Government to complete the Creating Parity Review.
The two core recommendations, one was the Healthy Welfare Card to limit drugs and alcohol into communities, and the other was prenatal to 5.
Through the years, we've started working further and further down the pipeline, and we're now very much focused on the first 3 years.
With a vision to ensure every child reaches their full potential, Minderoo is using advocacy, research and community partnerships to drive long-term policy change. The Forrest Research Foundation represents a partnership across all 5 Western Australian universities. By providing scholarships for innovative research, the initiative will generate new knowledge to answer the critical questions facing us now and in the future.
We also want to enhance the most capable and to have completely blue sky and give people opportunities beyond their wildest dreams.
Minderoo invests in arts, culture and community organisations that enable sustainability and creativity throughout the community.
About 5 years ago, we made a significant gift of shares at the time to all the major art organisations in Western Australia and some national ones also. We are now getting reports saying this is what we've been able to achieve with those dividends.
The authenticity of the entire Minderoo Foundation is that we actually don't think that we have all the answers.
Of course we have to look after our most disadvantaged, but we also have to help them be lifted up and not kept there.
Once you let a person know they have rights, they will never go back to believing they don't. The world must move on. We want to do our little prod to help the world.